And there are also plainclothes personnel who are equally present on the ground, we understand, are from the NIB. Then again, we have a number of N.P.P supporters who are present in the House to offer their support to the Member of Parliament. I think we should start a conversation from the supporters of the N.P.P and why they are present in the MP's house, and if they have any issue with what the NIB is doing, they may want to share with us. Welcome to Channel 1 TV. And first introduce yourself to us, your full name, and who you are actually.
My name is Alfred Kumi. I'm a member of the N.P.P's communication team. Today we are there and we saw all over our platforms that people were blasting that the Member of Parliament, in the person of Honorable Ntim has been picked. So we made a few calls and realized that he's not been picked, rather the NIB and they said national security is in his house. So we concerned youth in the party decided that we have to come and show our presence and know why he's being picked. And if they have permission from the speaker to interrogate or have a conversation with the Member of Parliament. So that's why we are here. And we also want to see what warrant or bench warrant or whatever warrant that they have to barge into his private residence. And so that's why we are here.
Do you think the NIB is, as it were, responsible to give you any information because they are basically here to do their work?
My brother, you see, before something happens, there's been conversation going on. Fellas, Kwachi Fusu or Fusu Kwachi has already said that he and President Mahama wants to make an example of the Member of Parliament. So that is very disturbing. What do they mean? That they want to make an example of him? Does it mean they want to kill him? Oh, no, come on. If someone says we want to make an example of you, what does it mean? It's not a joke. If someone tells you, someone with power tells you, I want to make an example of you, it is not a joke. We shouldn't joke with it. If the man, something happens to the man today, all they'll say is sorry. All they say is investigations that didn't go right.
No, but the NIB, we all know their role. We know basically they are for investigation, and they are here probably on the basis of the allegations made by the Member of Parliament. That we are all privy to is in the public domain. That aside, I don't think there is any ill motive ostensibly on the back of why the NIB is present here. And why don't we allow this state institution to do its work?
My brother, we don't have a problem with a government agency doing its job. Every government agency have the right to do their job. And it's in their prerogative how they want to do their job. But as I said, when a government official, the executive member, says that they want to make an example of the Member of Parliament, is ambiguous and is dangerous. And when you come and you see the rumble style to which they came, and I can count over 17 guns just on his premises. 17 guns, what are they going to do? It's scary, my brother. It's 17 guns in my house. I wouldn't be able to live in the house again. The man may be going through a lot at this point. He might have to see a psychologist after this.
And don't you also think that it is
yourself? If you're Ghanaian out there watching, ask yourself, how would you feel when you don't even own a gun? Then people come to your house with 17 guns and more. How would you feel? That's crazy. While someone has already said, a government official has already said, they want to make an example of you. That is crazy.
Until when are we going to basically allow that, okay, let the law take its course?
We want to know if they use the right procedures.
Then again, I mean, they are not answerable to you. If they issue a press statement, you may be privy to it just like any other person. We all know that nobody, not even the president, is above the law in this country.
Yeah, my brother, that's why they say people have rights. We do not live in a banana republic. People have rights. There's something also called citizen arrest. If someone comes as a police person saying that he's picking up someone and I'm standing there and I think there's something fishy about it, I have the right as a citizen to ask, where is your warrant? What is the cause of your arrest? So that's what we want to know. Why are you coming to pick him?
Now let's take a look at what is happening outside. But I can confirm that the Honorable Atachia, the former MP, is present in the room there. I understand he was called in by the NP, the Honorable Ntim. And then Kojo Ponkrumah also just came in. He won't make any statement. But earlier, when we were speaking to the Honorable Atachia, he mentioned that he was called in by the Reverend Ntim to quickly intervene, probably be his legal counsel to lead him through the processes. Not everything possibly he can do in there, so he's invited him to come in, assist him probably legally to go through the process. But we have the youth organizer for the N.P.P in the Greater Accra region, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give us your full name, probably identify yourself. Good. Now, why are you here? I mean, that's the general question I keep asking, because it's quite obvious that this is not a political party rally, but most of you are trooping in here.
You've already asked my view, and I told you I'm here because of the Member of Parliament, Honorable Ntim. We are here to give him some solidarity. We don't know what is going on. The police has come in, blah, blah, blah. But we are here to see what is going on, that's all.
How long are you going to be stationed here?
Oh, we are here. We are with our MP. I mean, don't you have right to come to our Member of Parliament house? Something has happened to him and he has called on us. We have to show him that kind of love and come and see what is going on. We don't think what is going on is the best. He's a Member of Parliament. You can invite him to wherever you want to invite him. You come with his lawyer. I mean, we are in a country that governed by law. I mean, this kind of intimidation, rumble style, I mean, it's not the best. I can tell you, the men are not even happy on what is going on. So we shouldn't put them into problem. 4 years just around the corner. We are telling them we are coming back like a kite. We are coming back. It was a mistake that happened, and at the end of the day, we are on our way to solve our differences, our problems, and move forward.
Now, we are present here. We realize probably there is some engagement going on in the room.
The leadership.
We are only outside, but we are privy to what happened in the media and the allegation made by the Member of Parliament. And I think the former Defense Minister is here. Let's engage him first before we speak to some of the political party members. Honorable, welcome.
Thank you.
To Channel 1 News.
Thank you.
This is quite strange to see most of you trooping to the house of one of your colleagues. Why are you here, basically?
Well, I'm here because I've been told that there are so many police cars and security cars coming to just arrest one person when the person could have just been invited. Just like what the Speaker has always said. You get in touch with the Speaker, he will release the person, and the person will go. To have over 20, 30 security people, and they're all around like that, we, first of all, decided to come and see whether it is actually true that these things were happening maybe in the 80s and 70s, but not now.
But I think former Defense Minister there, a number of things happening here is not strange to you. That you should put it.
I will not allow that. I will not allow that people will barge into somebody's house to use Rambo style to arrest the person. In those days, I will not allow that.
It happened, obviously. This is not a point to equalize.
I want to tell you something. But if it came to my attention, I would never have allowed that. Okay. It doesn't matter if the person have allowed that type of thing. And I want to be frank that if it came to my attention that people march onto somebody's house, we would never have allowed that. And I don't believe any N.P.P government would allow such a thing to happen. This is how we go about this.
How should it be handled differently?
Listen, a member of parliament or any other person, once we invite him, you come and inform, police will come. If you have committed a crime, they will tell you what it is and tell you that you are under arrest and for this reason. If they will tell you that, look, whatever you say will be used in the court of law against you. But there are standard procedures for arresting MPs nowadays. It's not law, but there are conventions that we created them. So you write to the Speaker or through leadership, and they always come. There are several MPs that have been invited, and they all honored it. Several MPs from our side. Of course, the NDC has not invited any MP from their side. But I can tell you there are several MPs that have been invited. They all honored it. This will not be a new thing. Yeah. What we don't want to see is what is happening. It's giving a bad name to the government and to the country. It's not good. We hand it over peacefully to the state. If somebody has committed something, let's know. In other case, what did he say? Go back and look at the statement. He even accused government. Did he accuse anybody?
They say he should assist in investigation, and that is what is happening at this
You
moment.
don't assist in investigation by carrying over 20, 30 soldiers and police to come and arrest the person. For what? What is it for? Is that how to assist in investigation?
What's the way forward for the New Patriotic Party and the minority?
Two MPs have been invited. They have not yet come. Honorable Mustafa and the independent MP from Gomwa, something, A+. They wrote to the speaker, and the speaker gave them a date. On this, they come meet the MPs. Why are we doing this? What is it for? Why is his case different? I just think that this is not right. Like, as I said, I was Minister for Defense for 7 years. I held the same power. I could have used it, but I didn't. And let me, if anything like that came to my notice, I would stop it. And I think the minister the minister should be very careful how people, or national security should be very careful how people act on their behalf. Because at the end of the day, every president is writing a story of how he ruled. And I don't think President Mahama will want to be remembered for what is going on. Anyways, let me go.
I want to thank you very much for speaking to us. And that is Dominic Ntim, the Honorable Member of Parliament, who has come in to solidarize with his colleague, the Honorable Member for the Asin South constituency. There are a number of MPs, big wings from the minority side who are coming in one after the other. Kojo Opon Nkrumah is in there. The former MP, Honorable Atachia, is also in there. He's going to probably act like the legal counsel or the lawyer for Reverend Ntim Fodro. And just passing by is the former Defense Minister, Dominic Ntim. Let's take a look at what is happening outside. And I want to put on record that because these are security matters and the National Investigative Bureau officers are usually not allowed to put their face out there, we would be tact and ensuring that we film without showing their faces. But in effect, one will see what is happening outside. We see a number of vehicles that are here, mostly V8s, and then we see police personnel also standing outside, wielding ammunitions. And so the entire stretch that connects to the house of the MP for Asin South is quite occupied at the moment. So even vehicles that are driving past slow down to also catch a glimpse of what is happening right here. Someone also just came in. They come one after the other to, show their solidarity, give their support to the MP. As to why the NIB officials are here, we do not know yet. And he's not been picked up or arrested yet. They are still in his room. We see some of the men, plainclothes officers, who have ammunitions or guns, and they are moving around the entire house. And they are ensuring that they do their work. As to what they are here to do, we are yet to get the full details. But we are going to go in there again and speak to some of the party supporters on why they are present at this moment. Okay, he's on call. So when he's done, we will speak to him. The minority chief whip is around and we want to engage him. But let's start speaking to some of the party supporters again. Senior man, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Good. My name is Fred from Channel 1 News. You are live on TV. Can you tell us why you are here and your full name and details? A number of MPs are still coming in. I think we should turn our attention to them for a while. Honorable, if you won't mind, let's get a word from you before you go in there. Well, okay. So a number of the MPs are going in there to engage. As to what the form of engagement is, we do not know, but we are certain that obviously, maybe because of the statements made by the Member of Parliament for Asin South and upon the directive of the President of the Republic asking the NIB or the security agencies to join forces with the MP to unravel the circumstances under which those aircrafts came into this country with cocaine, allegedly, and some other illegalities that the MP actually alleged. And generally, we want to believe that is why the NIB officials are present on the ground. But we'll still continue with our conversation with some of the political party supporters who are present here. And as and when we see some of the MPs also come in, or some notable figures in the country, we will try as much as possible to speak to them on why basically they've come here to show their solidarity. Your full name and why are you here?
I am Kwame Bequin. This morning I've been here in my MP's residence where we are here on, discussion. Then we only saw the NIB.
Around what time did they come?
I may not be able to say the time, but it was just this morning, some couple of hours ago. So, coming to intimidate our MP, and we are saying no to that because we will not allow such happenings unless they want to take all of us, because we don't know what exactly NIB wants to tell us, and the Ghanaian people are watching.
Let's be frank. Is this the first time the NIB, formerly BNI, is carrying out its mandate in this form?
For now, let us center the conversation on the fact that the NIB is in the residence of reverence. So we as the N.P.P, we support our Member of Parliament. We as the N.P.P are for our Member of Parliament. And for no reason would the NIB intimidate Reverend Fodio.
Now let's go a bit or backtrack a bit on what he said, the allegations he's made. The president asked that he actually collaborate with the security agencies to unravel the circumstances surrounding these whole allegations he's made. Then again, this is the image of Ghana being portrayed to the outside world. We see the MP for Bantama here, boldly written on his head. Honorable, why are you here at this moment?
We just got information that our colleague is being harassed, and I'm just coming to find out to ascertain the truth.
By the time in the next 1 hour or two, maybe all the minority members, all of you will be here because some of your colleagues are already here doing the work on your behalf.
That's okay. I'm also coming here to find out what is going on here. Okay.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. So that is the MP for Bantama, Asenso Boachi, speaking to us right there. And let's go continue our conversation with some of the party members who are present here, giving their support to the Member of Parliament. Now, we're having that friendly conversation, and I asked a question that this is not the first time we are saying this. And the president has directed that let him collaborate with the security agencies so they unravel this and then come out to probably, as it were, clean the name of this country, because this is Ghana being put out to the world as though it is, quote and unquote, a cocaine state. Flights can come in with any form of illegality and we allow it to just pass. This cannot be business as usual, don't